Hello beauties, let's talk about the topic of self-love, how it actually influences the life around you and why it is critical that you master this concept, because it doesn't just apply to you, it applies to how other people treat you, it applies to what you get out from life, it applies to your success. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Karina and I make amazing videos about money, woman, and power. So make sure to subscribe to this channel. And if you want to become a $1 million lady, I have put together the best program, which is linked down below at intoamillilady.com. And that basically teaches you mindset, money tactics, where to shop, your image, how to improve it, how to improve your kind of overall ambiance and how others react to you. It is very important. So you can check that out down below. But let's get back to the topic of self-love. We hear this word and we think, what do we need to do? We need to stand in front of a mirror and say, I love you. I love me. I love myself, and stare yourself into the eyes. That's what we're kind of told to do. But that's not necessarily true, because sometimes we might not feel it and we might not understand what it means to love yourself, right? Like, what does that mean? Is it a warm, fuzzy feeling? Is it a mindset? Literally improve and practice self-love towards yourself that I don't think are talked often enough, okay? The first one is the most important one. Well, they're all important, but the first one is critical and it will jumpstart everything else. The first one is taking action, not being idle in everything in life, going for that goal, just trying, putting in effort, not just letting life flow by you and saying, this is good enough. I deserve it. That's all I'm gonna get. Setting a goal and saying, I want to do this. What do I need to do to get to that goal? Right? I want to make more money. I want a job. I want a relationship. I want friends. Like, what do I need to do? I need to sign up for an internship. I need to take a certification program. I need to get out of my comfort zone and actually do something. People hardly take scary action anymore. They do things that they need to do, but anything that is slightly scary and requires moving forward, they just say, you know what, that's enough for me. I'm not going to get out of my comfort zone. And taking these uncomfortable actions is what is going to grow you. It is a practice of self-love, because it's saying, I believe in myself enough to go towards something that is scary, to go towards something that makes me feel uncomfortable or takes effort or takes energy, and I deserve that for myself. You have to do this. You cannot just be kind of in a relaxed, easygoing state all the time, because you're just going to end up being ordinary, and we are not ordinary on this channel. That is why this is the $1 million lady channel. The second thing to practice self-love is to continue learning anything. It could be your interest, it could be something that maybe you're not super interested in but want to evolve. We oftentimes stop learning after high school. That's just kind of where it goes, and we end it there. But we don't actually take that forward. I can use myself as an example. I'm learning salsa, bachata, and I recently just got my certification to be a yoga instructor. These are all forms of self-love, because I am advancing myself for fun, right? It's not necessarily having to do with business related things or anything. It is for fun. It's just, I love myself enough to say, I want to learn a new skill, and I respect myself enough to put in that time, to invest that time. It's all about your self-investment. Investment into your soul, into your heart, into your talents. You say, I love myself to sign myself up for new things. Mothers and fathers do this for their kids all the time. Maybe your parents did this to you. They forced you to take piano lessons, or they forced you to, join an art class, or they even put you up in a better school maybe, or hired a tutor at one point in your life, because they love you. That's why they do it. Parents do this for their kids all the time. It's like, I want my kid to succeed, so I'm going to give them the best chance as that as possible. So they sign you up for these extracurricular activities. But when it comes to us ourselves in our adulthood, we just stop. We let our parents do it when we're older or when we're younger, but we don't actually take the initiative later on, because we think that this is something that it should just be in childhood. But that is not true. When we are not advancing ourselves, we are stopping our self-love, and we can feel it. We can feel the stagnation, and we're not meant to be stagnant. We are meant to evolve. We are meant to just go out like rockets. That's what we're meant to do. And we have to have that respect for ourselves, to know that we're capable of doing these things, even if we may not have the skills right here and right now. The next thing I want to talk about, number 3, before I get to how all of this affects you in your life, okay? And that is your appearance on the physical level. Okay, literally on a physical level. All of these are acts of self-love. Is how do you take care of your body and your appearance? People think, you know, whatever, I can eat whatever I want whenever I want. I don't need to exercise, whatever. That is disrespecting yourself, okay? Because your body is your temple. It is proven that our body thrives on certain nutrients when we get physical activity, when we get enough sleep, when we do certain things such as meditation and sleep and drink water. But we think for some reason we can bypass this, and that it's okay to do this because it's my freedom, it's my free life. But that is disrespecting your body. That is disrespecting the vessel that is taking you to places to make success for you. So you have to always treat it respectfully in terms of how you take care of it, with what you eat, with what you exercise. All of that is a given, but also taking time to have fun with it. You know, we ladies, we love dressing up, we love doing our makeup, and that's just for the fun things of it. And it is for ourselves because that is another way we show love to ourselves. I respect myself to know that I deserve nice things, to know that I deserve to look nice and to feel good. It is not a shame to feel good or to look good, and we need to apply that. You know, just feeling great, doing our hair, getting massages, getting clothes that look nice on us, right? Not just whatever. We love lounging around too, but getting something that actually highlights our features, that makes us feel good, that makes us feel confident. We get more internal power from that. And there's no shame for showing that. Doing your makeup, doing your hair, keeping up with things like that, getting a massage, getting facials, putting sunscreen on your face, all of those silly things that can be seen as superficial, which is totally not superficial, is a way that we ladies show love for ourselves, and we should not stop that. We shouldn't just be expected to, you know, just be all brains too. We need to nurture this femininity in us, which is looking the way we want to look and presenting ourselves in that way. And all of this together does affect how the outside world reacts to us, because when a person doesn't respect themselves, other people are not going to respect them too. When a person feels like they are not credible enough or not knowledgeable enough or not intelligent enough, they will do little mannerisms with physical or the way they say things or the way they respond to things, and other people pick up on that. We may not think that we do, but it is engraved in our head. All of the survival things outside of like physically, out just on an intelligent level and on a business level, and just the way we present ourselves, other people pick up on that. So if we are not confident, or if we feel bad towards ourselves, if we don't respect ourselves and not do any of the things I talked about earlier, then nobody else will either. And that is how we diminish our light. That is how we don't get success in life. When we don't respect ourselves, then when we don't practice self-love, we are the only ones who can give love for ourselves. And the amount of love we give to ourselves, that is the amount of love we will receive from others, and also the amount of love that we will portray to other people. So this never endless feedback loop. Okay, so look back at all the things I just mentioned and see what are some tweaks in my life that I can do in order to practice these things. And make sure to check out my $1 Million Lady program down below. Subscribe to the channel. It was awesome having you on here, and I'll see you in the next video.